Hey guys, welcome to Digitrailz. In this series, we are going to be creating a living village in the 1.14 villages. We are going to be trying to use the new villager mechanics to try and make a basically a self-sustaining village, or a majorly self-sustaining village off of the villager trading, some auto farms that I can use to get some good trades, and make it so that I don't have to do a lot of work. Majority of the tools, armor, and everything I can get will be through either through looting places or through, well, getting them through trades. And that way, it'd be pretty cool. I don't have to do a lot of work, I don't have to do mining, and I can be pretty lazy. I don't have a lot of free time to do that stuff, so I can kind of get it through that. I have some villagers I know I'm going to need, things like Fletchers, and get them through farmers. So, you know what? They're going to be pretty cool. So, you know what? Let's stop talking about it. Let's just get into it. So, just let's get started. If you watch the episode 0, I just kind of had to walk out here, and well, getting out here wasn't really that easy because I'm in 1.14 before 1.14.1 is out. Right now, that's supposed to come out on the 13th of May, but there's a lot of rendering issues, a lot of just traveling issues, so there's a lot of bugs with it, so it didn't make it easy to get out here. So what we're going to end up doing is, so I was lucky enough to find this one. So what we need to do is clear out this village. I definitely want to start by clearing out a lot of these spruce trees in the center so I can kind of see a lot of what's going on, but I also need a lot of this wood. And you know what? I'm going to have to clear out this, and I'm going to need to actually empty my inventory. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to empty that into there, but let's empty some of this into there, and I will come back to some of these places later, because I'm going to actually have to re-loot these places, but we're going to use this as kind of a quick dumping location for now, just so we can kind of get going, and I can actually start getting some work going. I have some food, so I'll just stash that in there, and we'll stash that in there, and that. Okay, cool. So now I can actually start working. So my first priority to do is actually, I'm going to build a fence around this village. It's going to take some work, but I'd like to actually get the fence going. So I'm going to clear out some of these trees, and then we will start working on the fence. Let's see, does this guy have any good trades today? Oh, he's still the same one we saw yesterday. Nothing really good for now. So one of the things I noticed is I'm going to need a couple different villagers in here, which are... I noticed we have some toolsmiths. And I am going to need... well, they're tools. That guy actually had an iron axe, which I'm going to need. And so we've got the weaponsmiths. Let's see. I don't make enough for them right now. Got plenty of things for them. But what I may end up doing is actually make some stuff and switch a couple of these guys over to make a weaponsmith as well, because we've got plenty of weaponsmiths right now. But I may actually make a toolsmith and a couple other smithing sections, but I had to break a couple of the fire benches because my dogs kept getting burned on them. I'm trying to see if I can find some emeralds in some of these boxes, because I need some better tools. Plain and simple. But I'm gonna have to get some trading systems going around here so I can actually start trading to get some better tools going for myself. Okay, I'm going to take some of the stuff that I have. I'm going to make a workbench. So I'm going to make a smithing table so that I can actually get I believe this gets me a toolsmith as well. Well, let's put this over here with the weaponsmiths. So I can kind of keep them all together. I'm curious. That house just generated weirdly. What I'm going to do is I may end up just remaking this place into a blacksmithing hut. I'm going to put this over here. So I'll put this over here. Let's see. Someone in the village will want to change into it. Toolsmith. Nope. They'll probably drop the trade. Okay, so that's decent. Okay, so I'm getting some axe stuff out of him. So at least have some decent ones out of him. These fires are nuisances. I'll have to deal with them later. But at least I have some toolsmiths for axes going forward. Okay, I don't have everything that I need. I didn't gather all the wood yet. I'm still kind of working on that, but I figure I might as well kind of just start working on some of the fencing. Just to kind of get a rudimentary wall going in case a pillage kind of starts. And I can always kind of work on expanding this later. But I didn't kind of make too much progress, but I kind of want to just kind of lock these guys down. But what we're going to do is just line around a perimeter. And then I'll just eventually expand it out and make a much, much better wall, an actual wall. This is kind of just a rudimentary wall, just to kind of make it work. Man, I truly underestimated the amount of fences I was going to need. But I got a decent amount done. But I'm going to need to give some of these guys some work to do. Because they keep wandering off, and I would prefer them not to. So I should probably give some of them, you know, some jobs that will keep them occupied and will allow me to trade with them in future. Like this farmer over here who keeps trampling his crops. But that right, dude? Yeah. But we'll figure it out. Let's just get some of this gravel. I've already gotten some flint out of it. Let's see if I get some more. Bring some back. There we go. 2 flint. Now I have 2 Fletchers. I have the ability to get 2 Fletchers. Sweet. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually make around what's my storage house into roughly a Fletcher's station. I don't know why I just made that into a crafting bench. But I want 2 Fletchers. Ah, there's the Fletcher. Let's see what his trade is. Sticks, perfect, and arrows, perfect. It's actually exactly what I wanted. And that was an idiot move. Let's go find the other one. There's that one. More sticks and a way to turn it into flint. I'm okay with that. So I'm actually going to go with this one, and I'm actually going to trade, even though I kind of need these. I kind of want to level him up a bit. Bit more. What I'm going to do this. Let's see. And sweet. Let's see, can I actually get... Nope. And now I have a way of defending myself in the case of emergencies. But let's get some more. Actually, let's level up the other one a bit. After the night. But now I have an easy way of getting some emeralds. Now I have an easy arrow converter from wood to sticks. I mean sticks to emeralds. And now back to building fences. With money, basically. I need food and I need to trade with a farmer because I'm starving. Hooray, hooray. I'm starving and I need to trade with a farmer. Hooray, hooray. I need to level up my farmers so I can get a lot of food. Because they're actually pretty good at trading. But I need to starve. Yeah, that was a decent song. I just heard a zombie. I don't know if that's from a cave. Or from what? I want to make sure it's not going to attack my villagers. Well, I'm gonna do some quick digging around. Yeah, I can't find where it is. I think there's a cave under here. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna continue to pull up the perimeter. Just in case, though I've been having to put holes in it because you guys keep trying to go out of it. Now let's go up this way. Yeah, I'll just leave that tree for now, but I need to patch some holes and figure out some, you know, places that they got out earlier. And like, oh, that's like one of the spots that they got out earlier. And right there. And fix up some of the spots, and then we have we have an enclosed village. Probably place some of these places with gates. And then we'll probably be good to start lighting this place up. Yeah. So it looks like we're good. You like potatoes and beets. Cool. Okay, so we've enclosed. I just need to work on figuring out how to light this place up properly. And I think I'm basically just going to do a lot more harvesting and smelting to get this place kind of functioning. It's just going to take a lot more work. So, but at least we have the wall going. Ah, that's better. He actually can grow some veggies now. And start redistributing it. Okay. Tell it for him a little bit. We'll work on a pumpkin farm later. Okay, so I want to make a blast furnace, but before I do that, I need to make smooth stone. And I'm going to need to make regular stone to do that first. Probably should have cooked up some more, you know, charcoal. Well, the one charcoal was actually enough to do it. But I actually do want to make a bunch of charcoal, and I'm actually going to just chuck a bunch of that in there and make some charcoal. Wish I had some fish to catch you, but sorry, bud. So what we're going to do is make a blast furnace. We're going to do this, throw that there, and then do that. And throw this over near kind of my blacksmithing hut that I'm eventually going to make it into an actual blacksmithing hut. Do is give someone the job. See, someone is going to get it. I'm also going to but I do need some light there. Because guys keep landing on it and getting injured. And that is not good. But I would like to keep using that as a spot. Anyways, let's see. Helmet, no. And drop it. There we go. Okay. Boots. Nope. Ah, perfect. That seems like a good trading system. Okay, you are now my blast furnace dude. Anyways, now I need to actually get up there. Okay. Now we have the ability to make this frickin' fire. Now we do that, do that. What we're going to do is then put that, 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 and then do that. There we go. So it kind of still looks good. Okay, cool. Actually, while I'm up here, might as well light up this place. Because, you know, don't want things to spawn up here. Wrong tool. There we go. Let's get back down. Now we have a signal for fighting home. Yeah, this guy looks like he's about to level up. And he hearted, which means I think they're actually about to have a child. Oh, I think it's because we need more beds in here. I should probably put some more beds around here. So, I think tomorrow what we'll end up doing is kind of expand the beds. Work on partially extending the... Work on lighting this place, maybe build it up a little bit more. Kind of work on a little bit more of quality of life. We'll kind of work on clearing this place out of trees. We'll work on... So next we're going to work on clearing this out of trees, lighting it up, making sure it's a lot more safe, building it up so that it actually can, you know, actually be a lot more safe, but we also need to make it so they're a bit more happy. Maybe we'll do some exploring around, but I guess we have those guys protecting us. So let's go to sleep, and then we'll... As we go to sleep, we'll wrap it up here. Yeah, so... We need to just really light this place up and clear out a lot of the trees so we can kind of see it. Make these farms better, and then figure out what we need to do with this place. How we want to treat it, how we want to build it, how we want to light it up. get some more trading going. And maybe start improving some of these buildings a little bit. But first we really do need to kind of clear out some of these trees and light this place up. Maybe get some more beds in here. I may just try and get a shepherd in here. But this has been another episode of Digitrailz. In my living village, looking down on my blacksmithing hut. We'll definitely try and do some more trading with those guys and actually build up around that, because eventually that's actually going to be... I'd like to really bring in some more blacksmiths and make that look like an actual functioning blacksmithing hut where we can go to get any of the tools and armor and stuff that we actually really need. Maybe have some other armors and toolsmiths and weaponsmiths and anything that we need, and then kind of build up different shops that we can go to and just get what we need. And that's why I've kind of been consolidating people to different sections, because what we'll do is we'll just end up having almost like guilds. So what we'll end up doing is going from there. But anyways, that's pretty much all for me today. So we'll see you guys in the next episode, and see you guys later. Bye.